Welcome back, viewers, to Sahara TV. Once again, my name is Adiola Fayon, and we're right now at our Inspire segment. And right now, I have Baay Bia, a Senegalese musician, here in the studio with me. Hello, Baay. Welcome to Sahara TV.
Hey, Adiola.
Your name is actually Birano Diouf.
Biran Diouf, yes.
Biran Diouf. Okay, it's hard for me to pronounce that, but we all call him Baay Bia. Baay Bia. So Baay's music is what you've been listening to before the segment started. He's a Senegalese musician and a Western African hip-hop artist and composer. He splits his time between Dakar, Senegal, and Seattle, Washington. However, he has performed in Boston, New York, Rhode Island, California, Chicago, Wisconsin, and Houston as well. From 1993 to 1999, you led a group of musicians performing throughout Dakar known as Blackface Productions. You guys still do that? No? That was just then, I say. Well, he has performed with other hip-hop artists and won awards for these collaborations. His first solo album was released in 2004, right? And his music and commitment to making positive social change has made him a popular figure in Senegal with a growing fan base throughout the rest of the world. Baay, did I pronounce that right?
Baay, yeah.
Baay, welcome to Sahara TV.
Yeah, thank you.
So Baay, can you tell me what inspires your music?
First of all, I am part of a griot family in Senegal.
Okay.
And like griot in West Africa are like the first musicians. They are the musicians of the Africans. Like if you look at history, griot was the singers, the dancers, the musicians.
Okay.
So I am part of that family. I grew up in that family, but my parents, none of them are singers. They're well educated, they're like,
But so why did you decide to be a singer?
Because I have a lot to say.
You have a lot to say?
Yeah.
It's evident in your songs. And sometimes you get political in your music.
Yes.
How did you decide? Why did you decide to, get political?
I love my country. I love Africa. I love Senegal. And I won't let nobody, even the president, I won't let him mess with my country.
Can you look at the camera and say that one more time?
Even the president, I won't let him mess with my country. I'll do whatever I can to protect my country from those politicians.
From those politicians?
Yes.
So Senegal is your country. You're ready to protect Senegal with anything. So did you ever get in trouble for trying to protect your country, especially from politicians?
No, they cannot mess with me or something, but they can stop me from doing what I want to do for my community. I've tried a lot there, and they know that I'm not part of the team. I don't support them, and then they just stop it, Like,
how did they try to stop you?
Because everywhere you go, even in the house, if you want to do something in that house, you have to talk to the owner of the house. We are well educated that way. Like, before you do something for the community, you have to talk to the head of that community, like the mayor or somebody like that.
Yeah.
Because it's a respect, like to give him what he wants. So I tried to, I brought my own money, buy my garbage can and everything, to put them in the ocean in Chari.
You were telling me earlier that you tried to clean up the ocean.
Yeah, every year I was the one who was doing like the Day of Environment. That day, nobody will go to school in that community. All the students, they come, I go get the materials from the actual Minister of Environment in Senegal.
Okay.
We've been working together since since 2000.
Wow. So you've been doing this since 2000. You buy materials to clean up the ocean?
Yes.
Near your country?
Yeah. In my country, yeah, in Dakar. So I was the one who was doing that, you know. Sometimes they invite like the big televisions, like France, from Senegal, everywhere, you know, to come and just film that. So when I brought those garbage cans, and the only thing I was asking the mayor to do is to create transportation for those garbage cans. Like when it gets full,
for
to
it
have
to get
something to
take it away.
Take it away.
Okay.
You know. But he was not agree to do that.
And you think the government was behind that?
He's part of the government.
It is part of.
I don't deal with the president or the ministers. You know, he is in my community. He's there for the government.
So that's one of the ways that they can try to stop you from. But earlier you made mention that the government in Senegal cannot stop, that they cannot mess with rappers. You are a rapper, by the way. He raps. So what do you mean by that? The government cannot mess with rappers?
They cannot mess with rappers because they don't like the rappers. First of all, they don't like us. You know, and second of all is the rappers. They have the voice.
The rappers have the voice.
And the government, they have the money.
Okay.
You know, before they get people to watch them, listen to them. They pay them to listen to them.
Politicians pay people, not the rappers.
No.
Okay.
Like politicians in Senegal, when they're doing their campaign and stuff, they pay people to come watch them, support them.
Okay, but people pay rappers.
But people, they pay rappers
to come and listen.
So it's very different.
So you're saying the rappers have the voice?
Yes.
Oh, you think they're whatever they have to say get to the people before politicians' voices? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, like even if they want a message to come out to be heard, they will pay a rapper. I get paid in 2002 by the Minister of the Agriculture in Senegal.
Okay.
To do a song for him to do his campaign about agriculture in Senegal.
Okay.
I did that song, and that song was the best sell in 2002 in the hip hop hours in Senegal.
But then I thought you said you don't deal with politicians, and now you said
it's not about not dealing with politicians. I don't deal with politicians because I won't do what they want. But if it's like for doing something good for my community, I will do it.
So was that minister trying to do something good, or is he also corrupt, but you still take the money from him?
I was not working with him that way. The way I was working with him is my talent. They needed my talent. Like you, if you hire me to pay me to do a song for you, I will do it.
Even if I'm corrupt?
That's your problem. That's not my problem. You know, everybody, each of us has something dark.
Well,
something
you know, but you said earlier that you don't want them to mess with your country, and now hearing you saying that it's their problem if they are corrupt.
They were not messing with my country. They were like, they asked me to do the song. The song was about agriculture, but to not just growing peanuts, because Senegal sand is like a peanut sand.
Okay.
You know, they was asking me to write a song, to ask two people to like add some more stuff.
And not just grow peanut, but grow other things.
Grow other things.
So you can have variety.
Yes. And that's why I did that song, and I get paid.
I see. So can you tell me how has music contributed to democracy in Senegal?
How what?
How has music contributed to democracy in Senegal?
Since before 2000. And before then, before the rappers, there was one Senegalese who was trying to be politically engaged, but he get in jail like many times.
He was put in jail?
Yeah, because that government was not democratic.
I see. So, but they don't put rappers in jail?
Not because of his music. They can like set you up. You know, to put you in jail. But they cannot put you in jail because of your lyrics. Or they, you know, some rappers, they get like caught in the street and get beaten.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
like the government. They did that.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I remember you were telling me before we started the segment too that sometimes politicians will try to bribe rappers.
Yes. Sometimes they come to you. They did it to me. They come and ask you to do a campaign for them.
To do a what?
Like to help them for their campaign. Like to sing for the crowd, you know, just to hold the crowd.
Okay. Did you?
No, I never done that.
Okay.
I never accepted
but your song for the Ministry of Agriculture doesn't count?
That, I got the rights.
Okay.
That's my song, my copyright.
I see.
You know, that was the idea. Like you come up with a good idea, even if you was a bad person, but you come up with a good idea, I'll consider that idea.
I see.
I'll work with you on that idea.
So what inspires you, you know, because your songs are it's different. It makes you think. What inspires you when you're writing your song? You write all your songs, right?
Yes.
So you are a writer, a composer, and a singer, a rapper, everything.
Yeah.
You play any instrument?
I play a little bit djembe and a little bit of guitar.
So what inspires you when you're writing a song?
Every time I write, I just want to make it sound good, you know, and make it interesting. And I don't want to write like a text, a music that will die. I want like the next generation to be able to listen to it and then take some lessons about it.
You want it to be evergreen.
Yeah.
Has there been any song that you wrote that you were like, oh, this is not good?
Not really. Like this campaign, the last Senegal presidential election, I've done a song that was just about Ablaye to get out of the country.
So did you
know, and that song like was the tube of that election. Like people, they were playing it every day.
Every day.
You know.
And you never got threatened by Abdoulaye Wade when it was?
No. But I got like some people writing me messages on Facebook, you know, insulting me and stuff. You know, and some, like even in Facebook, there was a guy who was representing Facebook in Senegal.
Okay.
His name is Karim Diallo. He closed my Facebook for 48 hours.
Wow.
Yes.
So they can do that?
He did that because of that song. Because they did not want to hear it. And everything I was saying was like what Ablaye was doing in the country. You know, so we have.
So, but a lot of times you're overseas though. Were you in Senegal when the election was going on?
Yeah, I went to Senegal like a week before the elections. Like when they were saying they're killing people, like the police is killing people.
Yeah.
That's where I went to Senegal to protect my family. You know, to be with my family.
How did you protect your family?
I just wanted to make sure that they're good.
That you're good. So let me ask you, do you feel like have you been influenced by Western rappers? Do Senegalese musicians look up to Western rappers?
Yeah, there are many Senegalese rappers that are trying to rap like Western rappers.
Okay.
But me, I love who I am. I don't listen to rap.
Really?
No.
I see. So how is Senegalese rap different from American rap?
I cannot tell the difference. Like, because a lot of Senegalese rappers, a lot of African rappers, they rap like Americans. But I can talk about like my way of rapping, how different it is.
I see.
Like American rapper.
Okay.
Because I'm cultural. I use my language, or even if I'm speaking in English, you can tell this guy is from West Africa.
I see. So you rap in your language?
I rap in my language, or I can rap in English sometimes. But even if I rap in English or if I sing in English, you can tell that this voice is from Africa.
You know, I know we've talked a little bit about politics in Senegal. Does the present president, does he like your song?
The president?
Yeah.
If what?
Sarah? Does he like your song?
I don't know him. I never hang out with him.
Okay.
So,
but wait, how will you rate
but
his
people, they like my songs. Like there are people that are working with him that help him being president and stuff. You know, they used to come to me and then listen to my song. Even that song that that clash song for Ablaye Wade, you know, his people, they take it, you know, for their campaign and stuff. Yeah.
So how do you rate him so far since he became president? Compared with Abdoulaye Wade, has there been any difference?
Right now, I cannot really tell, but you know, I hope, you know, there will be difference because I trust like the government he has right now. I know he has some good workers around him. Even that guy I was telling you about, Ali Edar, the actual Minister of Environment. Okay. You know, I've worked with him for 12 years, you know, and I was imposing Ablaye Wade to put him like the minister, to make him Minister of Environment, because he was the only one I could trust for environment in Senegal, because he was using his own resources, you know, to help the Senegalese environment. You know, we planted millions of trees together. Wow. Yes, millions. Like in 2010, we planted 36 million trees in Casamance, in Ziguinchor.
And you know, that actually led me to my next question about what legacy you would like to leave behind. What do you want people to remember you for? When they think of you, what do you want them to have in mind?
I don't really think about that, but what I really care about is to accomplish my mission.
And what's your mission?
My mission is to open my mouth, you know, talk to people, you know, and, you know, do the good work I'm doing, like helping the environment, you know, talking to people to understand how to protect the environment, and, you know, use my voice to teach people, you know, because in my songs you can feel history, you can feel geography, you can feel, you know, social, you can feel politics, you know, you can feel love.
Curriculum.
You can feel everything.
But then when people think about all the rappers from Senegal, all the musicians, what do you want to be different for? Do you want them to put you in the same category, or do you want them to say, well, when it comes to him, this is what we can say about him?
You know, people are judgmental. People, they can just say whatever they think, you know. But it's good. It's always good to know who you are. You know, the difference is not what people can talk about, but the difference is you make it yourself.
You make it yourself.
You create it.
So where can people get your music?
CD Baby. I have 3 CDs there, CD Baby, and I have a new CD coming out.
I was gonna ask, when is your new CD coming out?
That will come out in September.
This year?
Yeah.
Are you having a show in New York?
I will have the release party in New York.
Okay, can you tell people about it so they can come?
This is the CD that will... That's a good CD, I know. And, you know, great musicians, they play on it, they perform on it.
It's not just you.
No.
Who else is on it?
Jimmy Mbai, the Yusundur guitar player.
Oh, good.
He's in there.
Is Yusundur gonna come?
Yusundur, he's the minister of culture right now. He's not singing anymore.
He's not singing anymore?
No. They asked him to stop singing while he's minister. So
interesting. Was he ever one of the people you looked to? Did you ever look to anybody?
Look to
in terms of music, like for inspiration, did any musician ever inspired?
Yes, like Baba Mal. He raised me.
Oh, I see.
Like he gave me power.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
And he taught me a lot.
I see. So people can get your songs from CD Baby. Where else?
CD Baby for now.
Okay.
This CD coming out will be distributed in iTunes.
It will be on iTunes. Yeah. Okay. And also, do you have a website?
BaayBia.com.
Okay. Can you spell it?
BaayBia.com.
So it's just your name.
Yeah.
BaayBia.com.
Yeah.
And you're also on Facebook, so people can find you on Facebook to follow you. Do you have any performance coming up anytime soon before September?
Right now, no. I'm going to Europe next week.
Okay.
You know, and then after that, that will be the Ramadan.
The Ramadan.
But after the Ramadan, that will be the release of the CD.
All right. Well, viewers, thank you for coming into our studio today. We really enjoy having you. But viewers, we cannot let Baay Bia go without him singing something. So Baay, we need to hear something.
Okay. Such a ripped as we saw, permutation unknown in the garden that closed till the final moon glows. Or a water that flows from the spirit who shows love you live wants to know. Hey, yal na ko yàlla yërëm doole ñu ndam woyofal suuf seen kaw ku deg ngoram di ndam itam xamaguma de fu mu ne waaye de naa jëleen ni ndekete yàlla mi darale tabe te barale yërmande àdduna kun la ko sottale du jum du naax day faat ni faax ñuy sa naak mooy njaag te ba doomu adama dëkkale ko àjjana wàcce ko àdduna ci farata bu su dundul bu dee bu ñële di mer ñee ree loolee war a yee ku ne looy def xalaataal la ca dee xalaat ba mel jiit yaag jaan yaag na mu lëndëmee wan la ci zaahir ak baatin bon ni ko baax gënee life is short, it's full of regret. Just come fast, teach yourself how to appreciate, no one lasts. Such a ripped as we saw, permutation unknown in the garden that closed till the final moon close. Away water that flows from the spirit who shows love really wants to know.
Yeah. Okay, what did you just sing?
I was telling that life, you know, is nothing that won't last. You know, no one will last. We all have a day that...
Wow. You know what I just remembered? The music that you did about a family that came to the US from Senegal and then the wife left her husband. What's the name of that song again?
Liam Amna.
Liam Amna. It's on YouTube. People can watch it. Can you just tell me briefly? I'm so glad I remembered it. Did you write that song from personal experience or what? What happened in the song is the husband and the wife came here and then the wife left the husband and...
No, that's not my personal experience, but I know people that went through that life, you know, and
I see.
Some of them were close to me, you know, and I had the same feeling. I felt like that was me, so.
Wow. So sometimes some Africans come here in US saying that many of them marry people that they didn't love?
Yeah, you know. Girls are tricky sometimes, you know.
Girls are tricky?
Yeah.
What about guys?
Guys, like, I don't know about guys. I can talk about girls. Maybe you can talk about guys.
I think guys are, you know, it's both ways. But you think some people marry somebody just so they can bring them?
Because, you know, they want to travel, you know, or they want money, or they want this or that, you know.
And then
when they don't see it to you anymore, so they'll just leave you.
And then as soon as they get their visa to travel abroad, they find somebody else. I said, well, I really enjoyed the song. It was like, don't stop, you know, it was good. Well, viewers, that has been Baay Bia in our studio today. Thank you so much for coming. We really enjoyed your show.